Floyd Money Mayweather versus Deji. The fight is almost here. Yeah, as you guys can see, they recently had their weigh-ins. Uh, there isn't really a weight limit for this fight, to those who don't know. But Floyd weighed in at 154.3 pounds, and Deji, he weighed in at 175.2 pounds. Yeah, it's an exhibition, so again, no weight limits. I guess there was no contractual weight limit for this event. For this exhibition fight. Scheduled for 8 rounds. To be shown live on the Zone. To those who don't know, it will be shown live on the Zone pay-per-view. $15 if you are currently subscribed with the Zone. I think it's also available on Fight TV. If you don't have the Zone, just go to Fight TV, and I believe it's gonna be $30 over there. But yeah, fight's taking place over in Dubai at the Coca-Cola Center over there. And yeah, should be a fun event. Yeah, the photo to the left is Floyd at the weigh-in. Obviously, he's still in good shape for his age and for his time out of the ring. Obviously, he's had better days, or he's looked better in the past. He's not really, he didn't super train for this fight like he used to when he was fighting professionally. As for Deji, it's hard to find an actual good photo of him at the actual weigh-in. If you're watching the video footage of it, they zoomed in too close that you can't really see how he looked. But the photo to the right is actually him right before the weigh-ins, so that's how he looked, pretty much. So yeah, not the best shape as well, Deji. But then again, in his previous fights, he hasn't really been that in great much of a shape, or at least he didn't look that ripped. But in the end, this fight, I'm sure it's gonna be an entertaining fight, and that's what I'm looking forward to. I made a prediction video not long ago. Well, actually, it was a long time ago. I made it about a month ago when this event was first announced, pretty much. Shout out to everybody who commented on that video. Shout out to Thomas Santos, who said Deji will intentionally carry the fight to give this guy a chance. Deji stops him in 5 rounds. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, but Mr. Santos here is definitely being sarcastic. Well, not being sarcastic, but he's not real. He's not serious. You're not serious, Thomas, right? I think everybody knows that Deji's gonna lose this fight, but you never know. He's 20 pounds heavier. Maybe one punch can knock out Floyd, but then again, that's what I said with the Logan Paul fight, and look what happened there. Dennis F. Boston said, shout out to Dennis, he's the only fighter that drew blood on Jake Paul, had his nose all blooded, hasn't looked like that since. That is true. He's the only one that blooded up Jake Paul. Jake Paul defeated Anderson Silva, the greatest fighter ever, right? So if Deji could do that to Jake Paul, maybe he could do that to Floyd. You never know. Caprisan Block, shout out to Caprisan Block, who said Floyd don't stand a chance against the GOAT. That is true. It doesn't stand a chance against the GOAT for sure. Shout out again to Dennis, who said the older brother, the one that's always screaming and laughing, is going to be super jealous that he didn't get it. Don't you think going to cause a little awkwardness around the house? Who's the big man now? If you don't know, Dennis, they actually had big beef. It was like real, like it was very public too, where you can tell that it affected Deji and KSI and their parents and their whole entire family, and you can tell that the beef was real. But now they've actually reconciled, and they're better now. The two brothers, KSI and Deji. So there was some big beef between the two for quite some time. Shout out to the son of New Jersey, who said the clown show circus is back. Well, again, it's for entertainment, not necessarily a real fight. It's for entertainment. Then a shout out again to Dennis, who said, who is buying this crap? Who's buying Floyd's watch to fight his sparring partner Don Moore and Japanese kids and everything? Where's the money coming from? I have no idea, man. Who's paying? Well, I'm gonna be paying for this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm paying for this. I mean, it's Deji. I mean, come on. I've been watching Deji growing up, as he grew up too, when he was, because I'm not much older than Deji. it was his name. His username was Comedy Shorts Gamer, I believe. Um, but growing up, I watched his videos, um, and now here he is fighting Floyd Mayweather. Might as well tune in. So I'm just excited. A lot of fighting going on, a lot of boxing going on in the next 24, 48 hours around the world, and just looking forward to watching all of them. So, so yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know your final thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening and watching, and like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.